Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing my presentation on the book The Invention of Hugo Cabret by Brian Selznick. I really love this book. I think it's very well written and it's also a story that's pretty unique. It hasn't really been done before, so I would highly suggest reading this one. It's probably good for children around ages 10 and up. It might be a little bit intimidating just because, as you can see, it's pretty thick, but it's really not that difficult of a read, and I think it's something that a child would really enjoy. It qualifies as historical fiction because some of the events actually did take place, but it also, I think, qualifies as a picture book because, as you can see here, a lot of the story is told only by pictures. And so you'll find blocks of pages that are nothing but pictures and no words, and I think that's something that makes it pretty unique. And so the story is about a boy, and his name is Hugo Cabret, and he lives in this train station working as a timekeeper. His uncle, who was the original timekeeper, ended up disappearing a while back, and so Hugo has been fixing the clocks ever since because he doesn't want people to know that his uncle is missing because he doesn't want to be taken away. And the reason why is because he has been working on this. This is called an automaton. And an automaton is a sort of machine that can do different things. And so this particular automaton, Hugo thinks, is supposed to be able to write something, but it's broken. And the reason that Hugo has it, and it's so important to him, is because his father was trying to fix it before him. But his father ended up being killed in a fire. And so Hugo ever since has been trying to finish this automaton because he believes that it might hold some sort of a message from his father. And he is hoping that it'll hold a message because Hugo really doesn't know what to do at this point. He's an orphan and he's alone, and he knows that he's not going to be able to stay at the train station forever. And so he needs to know what to do next. And so Hugo, to survive, has been stealing things from the train station. He's been stealing food so that he can survive, and he's also been stealing parts for the automaton. And so he's been stealing these parts from a toy shop. And at the beginning of the book, he ends up getting caught by the toy shop owner, whose name is Georges Méliès. And so this owner ends up getting a hold of Hugo's notebook, which holds everything, all the information that he needs about this automaton. And so Hugo seeks help from the man's goddaughter. Her name is Isabelle, and together they start to fix this automaton. And when it's finally fixed, instead of writing something, it ends up drawing something. And so this is what it ends up drawing. And it's interesting because it's signed Georges Méliès, which is the name of the shop owner. And so both of them are very confused as to why it would draw something that was done by Georges Méliès. And I'll leave the rest of the story up to you guys to figure out. But I really love this book, and there is a part in it, one of my favorite parts, that I'll read to you guys. It's when Hugo and Isabelle are sitting up together at the top of the train station. They're looking out through a clock tower. And this is what Hugo says. "Sometimes I come up here at night, even when I'm not fixing the clocks, just to look at the city. I like to imagine that the world is one big machine. You know, machines never have any extra parts. They have the exact number and type of parts they need. So I figure if the entire world is a big machine, I have to be here for some reason. And that means you have to be here for some reason too." And I think that is the overall message of this book, is that we all have a purpose in this world, that we're all here for a reason. None of us are extra parts. And so it's just a matter of figuring out where we fit in. And so that's the book, and I hope that you guys will read it. It's really good. Thank you.